Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to American Truck Simulator. My name is Coda Ironman. Thank you so much for the hosting. And right now we are sitting down here. Oh, where the heck are we? Because I have absolutely no idea. Let's take a look at the map. We are in Las Cruces, and our first load is going to take us over to Nogales. And we're going to be streaming R&L carriers today. We do have the Mac Pinnacle out. This is a 4x2 configuration. Hey, Chris, how's it going? And we have a 525 horsepower Mac M drive underneath the hood, 18-speed transmission. These mods, the skin and the trailer, are available on the Steam Workshop. The Mac Pinnacle, you can find this. This was just updated like maybe a week and a half ago or so. So without any further waiting today, guys, we're going to climb into the truck and we're going to get going. And you're going to notice something very interesting when I do start this cab. Something that you don't see anymore, and that is an air start. So pay real close attention. And there we go, and there was the air start. That does not happen anymore. The trucks do have starters in them, so that is definitely a little bit different. So without any further waiting here, we're going to get our butts out of Walmart and get our butts over to Nogales. Hey Joe, welcome to the stream, and thank you so much for that subscribe. I do appreciate it. Where have I been for the past 100 years? Let's see, Friday I was a little busy. Yesterday I was up at a casino all day. And stupid me. Come on, keep pulling, keep pulling, keep pulling. That's not gonna work. Get into granny gear here. I did not mean to cut the turn that short. Yeah, it should be coming very soon, Kenworth. He had Arduino boards that were sent wrong to him. So I would say here within the next week or so you should be having yours. Oh, it's going good, Iron Man. Going really, really good. Oh, you could definitely make a button box if you know how to solder. For a 4x2, this thing does get up and go. I was not expecting this, actually. Yeah, thank goodness I have not been sick yet this winter. I did get a flu shot. Granted, with the flu that's going around, that flu shot is only about 30% effective. But then I am not out in public like I used to be either. nowadays my job is sitting at home on my butt in front of a computer and taking calls for Amazon. Now you guys will notice the RPM gauge is kind of off from where it has been. When you first climb into this truck, you sit extremely close to the steering wheel, so there is some work that is needed, but for what it is a nice truck. That is an Alabama song, Chris. Yeah, today we're definitely streaming a little bit earlier, being it's Super Bowl Sunday, so I know there's going to be parties going on later on today. So I wanted to at least get this in before those parties started. And because I didn't stream last Sunday either, I was out of town again. Yeah, it looks like the speedometer is off too, so we're going to be paying attention to the gauge there right above, right in the middle there for our speed readouts. Yeah, the professional truck driver is home this weekend, so that's the reason why. Yeah, you'll have it very soon, Kenworth. Oh, he's actually downstairs playing NHL 18 on his Xbox. And I'd love to get him up here just to have a run so you guys can actually see it. This is how a professional truck driver drives an American Truck Simulator. Right? Grinding gears. And if you can't find it, might as well grind it. Now, and the funny part about that is he actually drives a fully automatic Kenworth T680. That's exactly what he is. He even calls himself that. Whew, thank goodness here in the Hammer Lane, almost had to make a quick break there to get into the chicken coop. Uh-oh, poor Walmart had his trailer break in half. We're going to get up here in Tucson and we're going to head down 19 to get this load dropped off down there in Nogales. If you guys have someone sitting next to you, go ahead and give them a smack and then say caddy whack. Come on, Coda, keep it between the lines there. You don't want to be riding down the zipper. And welcome back, Iron Man. Well, that was interesting. Thank goodness the brakes work. Yeah, you come across some of those random events and you basically have no time to brake. Yep, no shifter cam today. if my brother comes up, I'm going to go ahead and get that plugged in so you guys can laugh along with me. Oh, I just think the random events give a little bit of something different to the game, to where I don't need to, and instead of seeing the plain old boring road, at least we've got something else to look at. You'd be very surprised how easy it is to pick up Kenworth. You could definitely do that, but I would not recommend it. If you're doing 75 miles an hour and you throw her into granny gear, you are more than likely going to cause the engine to pop. Now that's a good one, Chris. That would be actually quite hilarious to see. We have to make sure here. Tires to Barstow. Yeah, that would actually work. Let's take a look what else is here, though. Everything else is longer. So we're going to take that load of tires to Barstow, and we should be able to get the RL carriers back on the wagon again. Alright, the horn kind of sounded crappy. I'm used to having a train horn. Hey Wombly, welcome to the stream today. I am doing fantastic. How about you? Oh, I forgot I have a mod in that gives me every single, nearly just about all the trailers at the same spot here. And apparently what I just chose does not have R and L as a trailer. Because I just went through these, I do not have doubles, which is kind of odd. The first one I did have the doubles. Alright, so we are not going to be taking this load. Let's get the heck out of here and find something else. It's not hard at all, Chris. I can't remember here with the trailer mod. We're gonna check this one here going to LA. Let's double check this one here. Well, I'm guessing this one's not going to have doubles either just because of the trailer type. And this is what I ran into before trying to find loads. So we're going to try this one more time. And if I accidentally don't throw myself out of the game. Oh, we may need to take a longer trip here. Something without a curtain on it. External contracts probably is not going to have any doubles in here. Because you can't, well, I've got a doubles here over to Sierra Vista, but I would not be able to change the skin on that. Well, we can take one up to Sholo, but we're going to go through that little tiny road in there. So, let's see, where's this one? Another one up to Sholo. Alright, well, it looks like that's what we're going to have to do. 1923. Okay, both the same. So we're going to go ahead and pick up here from Tesla. So we're going to have a nice 4x2 with a pup trailer. We are going to be short. nothing wrong with being a keyboard jockey. When I first started out, I was. Wombly, thank you so much for that hosting. I do appreciate it. Yeah, so a warning, guys. I have never, ever, ever driven a truck this short, so this is going to be interesting. Arctic, how's it going today? And for some odd reason, this feels a whole hell of a lot heavier than the first load that I took. Being awesome like a possum. Thanks so much for asking. You should be able to see your chat there, Iron Man. I mean, I have it set up going through to where you guys should be able to see each other's chat. Yeah, that's lovely, Bear. I'm gonna give you a good old bulldog right up the butt if you do that again. Whoop, and there I am in the wrong lane. Hello, Coda. And what I was referring to there, Arctic, if you cannot see his chat, Iron Man does say hello. Yeah, so this is definitely different. Oh, really, Coda? La 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 la. Is there a place up here I can turn around? Alright. Nope, there's a fence there. And that's what happens when you go into the low side doing like 30 miles an hour still. Because I definitely do not want to go to Phoenix. So if we get a spot here where this fence ends, we're going to go ahead and flip a U-turn. Well, we're going to try to. It may not ever end. And all because, yeah, I still do not know ever how to pay attention. Someone's got to pay me some money in order to pay attention because I am broke. Alright, looks like we're going to go to Phoenix and then up to Sholo because, yeah, I'm stupid. Well, at least the only good part about this is at least it's middle of the night and there's not a whole lot of traffic on the road, so we should be able to keep 64, 65 the whole way. And I feel so ashamed right now, the crash and roll stunt team even passed me. The positive side so far hasn't been swift. Oh, and then I'm going to tell that driver to put his hand out the window and the car will turn. You know, Ahmed the Dead Terrorist is the one who had taught me that. also watch a lot of Gabriel Iglesias too. But I was listening to something on the way home from the casino yesterday. If you guys want a seriously good laugh, search up for Jeff Foxworthy and colonoscopy, and you will be having it's a riot. You gotta have a seriously good laugh every once in a while, and pretty much I try to do that every day because it makes life so much better. Hey, Stelzer, holy moly, talk about forever. How you doing, man? Oh, I'm alive and kicking. Can't ask for too much more than that. Whoops, and here I thought I was coming up to an exit. Apparently I'm right here into Globe, Arizona. Oh yay, we get to go through all the twisty-turny stuff. I'm actually kind of glad since I'm going through here I just have this tiny pup trailer on behind me. left bullet too. He turned out to be a. It's not something I'm gonna say on stream, but definitely he sapped the fun out of the game for me. And since the fuel gauge does not work in this truck either, it's actually the second gauge there on the left. It's blocked by the steering wheel, so you can't see that. So every now and then you guys are going to see me bring up the F3 HUD. That's just for me to check fuel. Hey Grim, how's it going today? Sure, go ahead and shoot. Guys, if New England wins this evening in the Super Bowl, I am pretty much going to be livid. I do not want them to win. So, who's for the Eagles and who's for the Pats? I was going to say Eagles and Eagles, but holy moly, that would have been awesome. Now, who's going to watch the game just like me if I do watch it, just for the commercials? Oh yeah, if give me a moment here, guys. I will plug the shift cam in. I may need to shut the stream down for just a second, but I will be right back. What you have to realize with my shift cam, that's actually facing the cam itself, so everything is going to be backwards from what you see. Oh geez, I can get out and run faster than this. Now, Graham, what shifter do you have? Logitech or Thrustmaster? Logitech. That's the driving force shifter. So you might have, if you're trying to set up the shifts on their own, there's actually one thing that you do need to do in the game so you get the Eaton Fuller shift pattern. And I will show that here to you. I won't even need to do the shift cam. I can't remember show low here if Tesla is on the left or the right side up here. Hey Martin, how's it going? Let me guess, you got your computer back. Thank you, Kenworth. I'm going to take the easy way out for shifting on this one. Well, for parking. Alright, so what you're going to want to do, Graham, is go into your options for your controls. You want your transmission set up for 8-shifter. Alright, and then we're going to go down here, your shifter layout, you're going to want to do Eaton Fuller 18 speed. I mean, I have advanced on, so we've got everything. And then for the splitting between high and low, if you have it on advanced, you can do clutch or throttles to go into 8 high or 8 low. I usually just do the throttle, so. But for this Eaton Fuller 18 speed, you do not want to touch any of these. So these are going to be laid out for whatever shifter that you have. And then if you have like a mega shifter there, you want to use shifter toggles use switch mode. Your shifter toggle 1 is going to be the range selector on the front of the knob. Shifter toggle 2 will be the gray button on the slide for the high-low splitter. Now, if you're that will be the same for if you do 10, 13, or 18 to the Eaton Fuller. Your shift pattern will be exactly the same. It's just the 13 you will be able to split the top 5. On a 10, you do not split any of the gears. Yeah, if you're not using a shift knob, shifter toggles use switch mode, leave unchecked. And then just set your shifter toggle 1 for what you want as a range selector, shifter toggle 2 for what you want for your splitter. Yeah, so this is only if you have a shift knob. Otherwise, uncheck it. Alright, let's see what we got here in Sholo. Aha, there we go. We can definitely change that. We're gonna go here to well, we're gonna pick right up here from FedEx. Ah, darn it, and here I thought the trailers disappeared. Whoops. Yeah, not a problem at all, Graham. That is great to hear, Martin. We'll do one more here with RNL and then we'll hop into something different. How's that, Curtly? Yeah, driving a 4x2 is definitely different from what I am used to. Hey Reed, how's it going there? So there we go. I mean, this actually reminds me, if I put this onto a cab over, it would remind me of like roadway yellow freight and things like that. I have, a while ago I drove the 108, and Cyrus Tavares just updated the K100 mod. I do have that installed, so we may actually hop into that truck here after we get our butts over to Prim. Now we need to get the professional truck driver up here so he can show us all how to drive. Hey Milo, how's it going today? That is the HN Immersive Symbol mod from the Steam Workshop. Oh yeah, I can do that. Yep, let me go ahead and get that shift cam up. I'm going to throw you guys... You're going to see the picture disappear for just a moment. I will be right back. Alright, I'm going to save myself just in case here, and I will be right back, guys. Let's see. That did not pull up, so I do gotta shut the stream down. 1 second, I will be right back. Alright, we should be back up and running right now, and you guys can see Shift Cam is now enabled, so let's not wait any further. Let's get our butts down the road. And just ignore that the chat is ready to display messages. The next message that goes through, that will disappear. Oh, roger that, Reed. Okay, so the AI, you want to wait for me? Thank you. Yes, today is the Super Bowl. Whoop, sorry, I forgot to unmute the sound, actually. Sorry, thank you, Milo. Yeah, my bad on that one, guys. When I throw things into break, so my mic still doesn't record and things like that, I actually mute the game audio, so that was my mistake. One thing with having the Mega Shifter is, actually the splitter does make things nice, although I do recommend not, like, right now I'm in 8 high, so if I'm going to be coming to a downshift, I mean, I'm not going to sit there and throw this back into 8 low and just wait for it. You're basically, when you're going to go ahead and do that, you want to, don't pre-select, you're going to do it, let off the throttle for just a brief second, and boom, it will pop into 8 low. how true to life this Mack Pinnacle is set up to an actual R&L truck, I have no idea. I've never seen the inside of a Pinnacle before. Alright, so here we are dropping to a 45. I'm just going to drop into 8 low, and then when we lose RPMs a little bit here, then we're going to downshift to 7th. You can definitely do that if you want, Reed, but I've driven a 13 in real life, and you do not need to pop into neutral in order for it to go through every shift. But definitely, for those who do not know how to drive a 13, I've seen someone rip the transmission out of a truck by not doing it properly. It doesn't matter when you're shifting these, if you're on the high side or on the low side, the shift pattern is exactly identical. I definitely got enough to get over there to Prim, got a half tank. Now, one thing with a 4x2, I don't know if I want to drive one of those at 75 miles an hour on an interstate. Especially with a pair of wiggle wagons behind you. Iron Man is just waiting for a Prius to come up along my left side and pass me. And since the RPM gauge in this truck is not set to even close to realistic, I am shifting just by the sound of the engine. I do not know, Martin, sorry. If you guys are enjoying today's live stream, make sure you give it a thumbs up to let me know, please. I would definitely appreciate it. Well, the K108 is more of an Aussie truck than the K100. Awesome. Do appreciate that, Joe. Martin. One thing I don't recommend is using the emergency passing lane unless it's absolutely necessary. And roger that on the 389. I did install the Peterbilt 567 also, which if you take a 389 basically and make it a little more aerodynamic, I would put that as a mixture between, well, at the time when the 567 came out, it was a mixture of the 387 and the 379. Yeah, we definitely want to get by prime because they may explode. Yeah, I saw that 379 on atsmods.lt. I don't think I'm going to use that either. Now, in the real world, more than likely a 4x2 going up a grade like that would not be going up it at 60 plus miles per hour. Whoa, stop, 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 stop. Holy moly, crash and roll. Are you serious? That almost reminded me of a Swift driver. I believe the K200, the K108 were mods from RTA. And there's the fuel light. We're not going to worry about that since we are right here in Prim and nearly getting these wagons off of us. Alright, let's take a look here. I want to actually go to my truck manager here and see what I got. Oh, I don't have a 389N. That was Hirschbach. Do have a 378. My W9, I have the accessory packs right now disabled, so that truck looks different from what it normally does. But I do want to take a look here. Kenworth. LA? No. Let's go down here to Hobbs. I'm just curious here what the customizations are on the K100 here. Oh, sweet. That's like a sleeper. That is huge. Oregon, probably sometime later this year. Now that looks just plain ugly. Really orange? Too much. Oh my god, does anyone remember Hills? Yeah, let's have a popcorn truck. Not. Alright, you take care, Iron Man. I just want to take a look at the optimizations here and see what we've got. Yes, it will be a DLC. No word on pricing or anything, but if I was going to be guessing, chances are I'm going to say it's going to be right around what New Mexico was. Yeah, stack options are not the greatest. I'm not going to even worry about the rims or anything like that. This isn't bad. The interior is not the greatest, but I figure Cyrus the Virus has a habit of not going real wild on the interior because of people who don't have a very powerful computer. Oh, since I don't have a 389 in here, let's see what we've got. And there's the 567. And actually it looks like the cab on a box truck with a sleeper thrown on it. I don't have any accessory packs or anything installed on this, but I do want to get rid of that though. So basically, guys, when I'm getting a truck ready for a stream, this is what I'm doing for probably a good half hour beforehand, is just getting the truck set up that's going to look the absolute best without having to have you guys go through this with me. And if I had an accessory pack in, which I'm going to take a look at my mods, so let me get out of here really quickly. I do have a 389 accessory pack, but it cannot be used with a interior exterior rework mod that I have and enabled also, so that's what I'm going to be checking on here really quickly. Alright, that's not enabled, so we can go ahead and do that. Oh, skins. Let's go ahead and take a look at those. Some of these are like this orange metallic silver. That is for Viper's 389. So, of course, that's not going to work. Well, we can do this black and orange right there. That would look sweet, and I believe that's only for the... Oh, crap. That actually might not work unless it's a base truck. As we add in the 389 accessory pack, we get some different sleepers that have some different fender options here. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and just build out this one here. Gonna use a colored frame also, and we're probably gonna go ahead and throw the 842 horsepower in with the old Jake. Do we want the Lope idle? Yeah, I believe we're gonna want that. 18-speed transmission, 325 in the rear. That's good for me. And then I'm gonna go ahead and just do like a, just gonna do a two-tone paint job here, because I already know the skin's not gonna work on this. I forget what half the stuff is on this. Ah, there we are. We're gonna do the 3 bars. No deflector or anything like that. We're gonna paint a door handle with chrome. And the one thing that I always spend the most time on is the rims. Not so much the rims, but actually the wheels. So and some of those don't actually work, as you just saw. Yeah, we gotta go high with that one. So we've got a whole bunch of different visors here also. And we're gonna go with some trim here on the door too. We're gonna make this badass. There we go. That's what I wanted. So basically my rims are easy. Since I'm running a Peterbilt, I always run Peterbilt ovals. But what we're going to be looking at here is actually what tires I want to throw on. And I normally run 295 80s. Yeah, how about we throw in the Ecopia there? Yeah, that works for me. And then we'll get back there and get everything else done. And what do we want here? Do we want the long covers or do we want spikes? I think I'm going to go with the long covers. Oh, that's right, I forgot. Now, these ones are kind of different here. You actually have to choose from back in here. Alright, and just one thing left here on the interior. We're going to run a custom steering wheel, of course, but I don't want anything out of the ordinary color-wise. So I think we're just going to go ahead and keep the stock steering wheel in here. Alright, so there we have it, a brand new Peter car. And then this is a part I mess around with the most here too, is getting mirrors set up where I'm sitting at in the truck and everything else. Actually, that's pretty good right there. But one thing I actually forgot to do is I actually thought there was a spot here for custom panels there for underneath the cab, so that's what I'm going to be taking a look at. At least I thought there was. Nope, apparently not. So we're just going to leave it right like this, but we got different bumpers. We want to put some bumper guides on this. That's the one thing I had forgotten. So here we go. We've got a brand new Peter car. And one thing I do with this also is I try to line up the mirrors as best as I can. Hey Jonathan, how's it going today? Alright, so there we go here. We're good to go. Although I want to I'm going to hop out of the game really quickly. And there I go again. Put the game out to my desktop when I shouldn't have. Holy moly, Coda. What I want to do here is save the game. I forgot to activate a mod for the dashboard, so we're going to go ahead and get that activated so we can join the game right there at the dealership again. Alright, there we go. Nice and simple. Oh yeah, that dash looks a whole lot better now. Alright, so let's go ahead and find ourselves a load here. And darn it, I did it again. I just threw myself out while trying to talk and hit escape at the same time. Alright, here we are in Albuquerque. Where the heck do we want to go? We're going to flip the route length around here. We're going to get a middle of the run road here. Yeah, that's actually good. We're going to change that trailer out over there at the railway. We're not going to be hauling for JB Hunt. Alright, so here we go. Orange is a little bit brighter than what I wanted, but this is good enough. There we go. That's the typical horns that I'm used to right there. Yeah, so basically that's what I go through at the beginning of a stream, trying to get everything all set up to where I like it, and I am extremely picky on how the truck looks. Now what wagon should we put on the back here? I'm thinking maybe just like a plain white wagon would work best. And for some odd reason, these all are having like JB Hunt on them, and it shouldn't be. So it looks like they're, well, so be it. We're going to be hauling JB Hunt. I don't want dual graphics on the trailers, and that's because of a mod that I do have installed. And yes, with that mod, we put the blinkers up on the mirrors and they do work. Probably not, Martin. And I do have to be up early for work tomorrow morning, so I'm probably not going to be streaming. Oh, darn it, Cody, you did it again. Get in the right lane. We are making pizza this evening. And I'm not going to order out and wait 2 hours for a pizza. We've got everything here to make it. Welcome back, Kenworth. Where do you think you're going, Mr. Four-Wheeler? Nope, we're not going to be frying up chicken wings, just making pizza. Yeah, that's because the shift cam is covering it. And even if I pull up the HUD for the F3 display, you guys really can't see that either. Gosh darn it. Coda, you just missed your exit. gonna go through Arizona again like we did to Sholo, so we're gonna flip around here and go back into Gallup. Lango, I am running a Core i7 7700K, 32 gigabytes of RAM, and a GTX 1070. Now, if you are running, if your game is laggy, that might be if you're having hood mirrors. Go ahead and disable those. That's more that your computer has to render. And also, if you're seeing any of the side mirrors, I'm going to recommend that you sit far up enough to where you are not using those and use the F2 mirrors. And the F2 mirrors, I just went ahead and brought those up. You are quite welcome. Now, if I knew how to skin a truck, I would be running custom skin, but I am totally clueless on how to do it. I've tried to follow along on the tutorials, and it's like, Coda, you have paint.net, you have everything that you need, but I could not follow along on that for some reason. Oh, it's snowing like the dickens here. We're supposed to get anywhere from, they're calling for 2 to 5, but we're easily about 3 or 4 outside right now. Welcome back, Iron Man, and thank you so much for the follow, Lango. I just shortened that. I am very sorry about that, Lingo Golf. Oh, Ian Go Golf, I am very, very sorry. I mean, it's kind of hard to I between L on computers. I do apologize about that, Ian. Yeah, big I, little L looks exactly the same in the chat to me, so again, I apologize. I could get started with skinning, I just get completely lost about halfway through. And it's all the layers that confuse me. it going today? The engine itself, hold on there, car, is Mortal's Cummins N14 engine mod from the Steam Workshop. The other engine mod that I do run, you were referring to the one with the T680 that day, is that right? The one that I'm currently running? The one that I'm currently running is Mortals, MORTAL''S, and it's a Cummins N14 mod, and it has the Lope Idle along with two different Jakes. It's got the old Jake sound and the new Jake, a Lope Idle and then a no Lope Idle. You're welcome, Rohan. Ah, darn it, I should have went to 7 high, not a full gear up. Yeah, are you running coast to coast? that would probably be why. I'm not sure why Mantrid put it in there. I've seen that dealership, but I never tried to go to it. Oh, that's going to be sweet, Rohan, and it's definitely going to change your gameplay once you do get a wheel. You order it from Amazon or from somewhere else? Darn it, darn it, darn it, darn it. I forgot I disabled the yellow light mod that I had. Check the tracking on the webpage. the heck am I caught on? Oh, you... Oh, Coda. Look what the heck I did. Yeah, you see that pole sitting right there? Apparently I am stuck on it and my truck is no longer gonna move. But I don't see how that's a possibility though either. Alright, now that was just stupid. And I am such an amateur when it comes to backing anymore. Alright, and Ian, I just got the notification of your follow. I do appreciate that. The tracking number should be on the webpage, Rohan, and depending on who the shipping carrier is, UPS, FedEx, United States Postal Service, look up the tracking on the specific website for the carrier, and you should get more information that way. Well, the problem with this game with backing up is I can stick my head out the window like I did back when I was driving, but the turning radius on these really does not match an actual truck. So for these, especially on a long nose, it's a more of a gradual come around on the tractor itself when straightening out. These, they just turn too sharply. And I am going to get out of here for the time being, guys. I do want to thank you for watching, liking, subscribing, and for those who have followed today, my name is Coda, it is Amazing ATS. Go Eagles, and we will see you guys on Tuesday. Oh, and yeah, almost forgot my signature phrase. We'll see you on the flippity flop.